half of the lesson. Okay, so I will go through 2 more questions, then we are done for this. Then I will move on to the next chapter. So let's go to 8a. So if you look at 8a, right, ask simplify. Okay, before you simplify, I want to ask you a question. Is this an equation or expression?
Expression.
Very good. So expression. So open the brackets. Right. So you get 15x minus 12, 2x plus 12. So the next step is similar terms. When you underline similar terms, underline the terms with the sign as well. Right. So I think you can see that minus 12 and 12 delete each other. 15x. So you end up with 17x. Did you get 17x 8a?
Yeah.
Very good. So hence solve, right? So can you see that over here they have this? You know what's the meaning of hence or not? In English?
It's like solve.
Hence means, right? Hence means, so we are talking about 8b. So if it says hence, usually when they have the word hence, that means you need to make use of part A. You must make use of part A. You cannot use other method. Are you clear? So next time if you have hence, right? So you must make use of the part A answer. So can you see that your part A answer is, so can you see that this whole thing, right, is this whole thing?
Yeah.
So that means this whole thing is already reduced to 17x. So that means this whole thing here,
Yeah.
you just put 17x. So 17x is smaller or, bigger or equal to minus 51. So that's how you use hence. So you don't have to redo. Understand? Did you redo?
No.
Okay, don't redo. Hence means make use of. So can you continue 17x divided by this? Bigger or equal to minus 51, right?
Yeah.
So the next step is, how do you get x, right? So how do you get x? Divided by 17. So do you need to switch or not? The sign? Do you need to switch the sign in this case?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not divided by.
Correct. So you just divide by 17. So it's minus 3. Okay? Can? Can or not? Okay, good. So if I ask you to represent, can you show me? Can you show me now? No need ruler, quick one. No need ruler. Don't waste time, quick one. Hollow or solid?
Solid.
How come your solid looks not so solid? I can't even see it. Where do you put the dot? Look, where do you put the dot? Or hollow? Look. Where do you put the dot?
Above.
Above, together with the arrow. You tell me minus 2 is here, minus 4 is there. Are you sure or not? Minus 3, right? Minus 4 is here, minus 2 is here. Why? Look. 0, right? This one is negative 1, right?
Yeah.
This one is negative 2, right? This one is negative 3, right?
Yeah.
And this one is 1, 2, 3, So negative 4 is here, right? So that means you are going to have this portion, right? So minus 2 is right or left?
Right.
Yeah. So you compare to yours. So next time how you decide? Next time you better get the 0 first. You better start from a 0. Okay? For this one, right? Bigger is bigger. For this one, right? For negative, right? You better get this. So next time you better draw like this. Because otherwise you will mix up. Are you clear? So for that one, bigger, right? So solid included, right?
Yeah.
Bigger, so bigger is right side or left side? Right side. So this is your x bigger than negative 3. Bigger or equal to negative 3. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So question 10. Question 10 is, we have talked about it even in your P6 and Z1 already. The pattern 3, 6, 9, 12, right? So the difference is plus 3, 2 out, right? We are talking about 10. Question 10. Okay? So if you have, you don't know, we talked about it so many times. So if, what's the formula for normal pattern? The difference is the same. Okay, so you see, we learn about it in a P6 or set 1 and then you forget it. So it's your problem. So it's first number plus the difference
And then got the
n minus 1. Okay? So n is the which number lah. So 3 is the first number, 6 is the second, this is the third, this is the fourth, then of course the third. Okay? So what they ask, find the general term of the sequence. General term, very easy. What's the first number in this case?
3
What's the difference?
plus 3.
Very good. The sign is included, so it's n minus 1. So just simplify. Open the bracket. 3n minus 3, 3 plus. So can you see that these two, they cancel each other? So you're left with 3n. So the general term is 3n. That's part A. Okay? Then what they ask, what is the largest term of the sequence that is less than 100? Haha. So you have 3n. That's the general term, right?
Yeah.
What is the largest number that you can get that is less than 100? Less than 100 means include. I mean 100 is included or not? The meaning of this. Less than 10. I mean less than 100. Is 100 included?
No.
Yeah, no. Must be less. 100 is not included. So it's 100 is not included. So therefore 3n is less than, oh, this is bigger. Less than 100. Then how do you do this question? How do you get n? Divide by 3. Do you need to reverse the sign?
No,
Why not?
because it's not divided by negative.
Very good. So you divide by, what do you get?
Whole 1/3.
1 over 3. So, but in this case, your n must be a whole number, right? So before you choose the answer, so basically you need to represent this in a number line first. Okay?
Yeah.
So 33 and 1/3. So what's on the left?
33.
What's on the right? 34, right? 33. Then 34 lah. In between 33 something lah. Does it make sense? How do you represent this? Included or not included?
Not included.
Hollow or
Hollow.
left or right?
Left.
So what is the n you can choose? Can you choose 34?
No.
Why not? Because the arrow never point to the side.
Yeah.
Can you choose 33?
Yeah.
Good. So you choose 33. So 3 times 33. 3 times 33 equals to 99. So this is the answer for. Yeah, the largest term is 99. Oh, the largest term is term. The term is the 33rd term. The value is 99. Do you know the difference between these two? The first term is 3, right?
Yeah.
The second term is 6, right? The term is the 33rd term. But the value is 99. Okay? So this is called the term. This is called the value. So the question asks for the largest term, right? So the largest term is 33rd. But if they ask for the values, okay? Then the last question, C. What is the smallest term of the screen that is not less than 2020? So we have 3n, not less than. Not less than means it can be equal, right?
Yeah.
So it's bigger or equal than 2020. So how do you do this? Divide by 3. Can you tell me 2020 divided by 3?
6734 1/3.
How do you represent this? Number line 673 1/3. What's on the right? What's on the left? 6 7.
2.
The next one 3 first, right?
Yeah.
Then you can actually write more lah. You can actually write more. So the next one is 6 7 4. 6 7 5. So included or not included?
Included.
Very good. So it is solid. Left or right?
Right.
Very good. So can you choose this side?
No.
Cannot. So this out. So the next one is 6 7 4. So the term is 6 7 4. The value is 3 times 6 7 4. Okay? Are you clear? Are you clear? 可以吗? Good. Okay, so the question 12 is also easy. You just have to, a boy is 26 younger than his father. So boy is 26 years younger than father. So same thing lah. Give yourself boy and then father. If you don't understand, you can always use a line to so this is boy. So father is bigger or longer or smaller? Longer, right? So now form an equation. So longer by how much?
26 years.
So if I ask F is equal, F is equal to this is the F, right?
Yeah.
So your F is equal to this and this, right? Minus or plus? I'll ask you to look at this. How do you get the blue one?
The B times the 26.
B times or plus?
Plus.
Oh, plus. Okay, so not 26 first. The B plus 26. Just look at the diagram. Don't. What I'm trying to say is get your this statement into diagram, then look at the diagram and form this. So this is 26 or B times B plus 26. Done. Okay? And then his age will be 1/3 of his father's age in 3 years' time. Okay, I form this equation first. Okay, now second statement. In 3 years' time. Okay, in 3 years' time, so boy is boy, right? F is F, right? So in 3 years' time, meaning, hold on, let me just get this question to make this smaller because I need to make use of it. No. Do you understand this diagram or not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is the now, right? So the second statement, which is this, in 3 years time. So in 3 years time, this is now, in 3 years time. So in 3 years time, what will happen to the same thing? So the boy will be what? In 3 years time, the boy will be?
His age will be.
Started with the orange. In 3 years time, what will happen to the boy?
It will be 1/3 of his father's.
No, I want you to understand by the line. So this is from the now. So how do you represent in 3 years time for the boy? The now must. So in 3 years time, the now must extend. Extend, right?
Yeah.
Extend by?
1/3.
No.
3 years.
Extend by 3 years, right?
Yeah.
It means plus 3, right? So it means the B is not the orange part, but until this part already, right? Am I right? So in 3 years time, the B will be B plus 3 lah. Okay, this part, right? Then what about the father? The father in 3 years time, the father also what? The father is blue. The father also 3 years time, the father also
The age
will
increase
increase by
3 years.
yes. Okay, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Then just now here is what? F is equal to B plus 26, right?
Yeah.
You plus another 3, so F will become, the whole thing will become B plus 29. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Do you understand the how I get B plus 3 and B plus 29? Okay, then now they say what? This is 1/3 of this. So that means B plus 3, 1/3 means times 3, right? Will equals to B plus 29. Does it make sense? 1/3 is times 3, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, open the bracket, 3B plus 9 equals to B plus 29. So of course, you want to move things over, right?
Yeah.
You want to move what and what? Which one you want to move? Tell me, which one you want to move?
B.
Okay, you want to move the B over? Okay. Make sure you point to the right, behind or in front? Behind.
Yeah.
So when you move things over, plus become
Minus.
minus. So that means you are trying to give this to this side. So 29 minus 9. So it's 2B equals to 20. So 2B equals to, okay, so B equals to 10. Alright? So the present age of the boy, so B equals to 10. Present age means the B lah, so it's 10. So the present age of father is here. So 10 plus 26 is 36. Okay? Okay? Do you know how to form this? Okay, never mind. I will give you a similar question next lesson. Then we will talk about this. Okay? 可以吗？ Okay, good. So I think I will go to the next part of the lesson, which is They call it coordinates. Coordinate. Coordinate. What do we call? Cartesian coordinates. Cartesian coordinate. You know what's the meaning of this?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay. Cartesian coordinate means you are going to talk about, you have the x-axis and the y-axis. What are you doing? You don't need to note down anything. Just listen. Focus. Okay. Cartesian coordinate means the horizontal. Okay. The horizontal. This is called the horizontal axis. This is called the vertical axis. And usually we label the horizontal axis as our x-axis, and we label our vertical axis as our y-axis. Are you clear? Have you
I seen this in science.
Okay, good. So this is called a Cartesian coordinate system. This is called a Cartesian coordinate system. Okay? Okay? So when you have the x-axis, which is labeled as, the horizontal axis, normally we label it as x-axis. The vertical axis we label as y. Okay? So then when you have your x-axis and the y-axis, then you will normally have your what? This is called what's this point called? Origin. What's the meaning of origin? Origin means where it start from. Where it start from? Are you clear? What's your origin? Yeah, where you from? Right? Okay? So the x-axis, you have the, if you look at this, can you see that we already have the x-axis here? Can you see that? 0, 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, negative, negative. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see we have a horizontal axis here?
Yeah.
So in fact, right, for the previous chapter, we have been playing with the x-axis without you knowing. This is the x-axis, which is the horizontal axis. Okay? So, what it means is, if I make use of the axis here, done. My 0 is here. 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Extend it a little bit. Can you see or not? Can or cannot? So we have been playing with the x-axis long time. Then I don't need this one. Okay? So just label it a little bit. X-axis. So the origin is here. Okay? So we have been using this x-axis for the number line. Okay? So if you have the x-axis in this manner, right, then you also do the same thing for the y-axis. How? Rotate it. What are you doing? You don't need to do anything. Oh, okay, good. Are you clear?
Yeah.
So can you see that here is your 1, 2, 3. Here is your minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So this will be your y-axis. Are you clear? So by doing this, right, you have already we call this, you have this Cartesian coordinate system out. So what is the Cartesian coordinate system? Basically, is you have your x number line label and your y number line label. Are you clear? Are you clear? Do you know how to construct this Cartesian coordinate system if I ask you to? Like this. Okay? Are you clear? Let me go and grab a drink. Not hard, huh? It's not rocket science here. It's not rocket science, right? Rocket science means super hard stuff. This is not rocket science. Okay, so let me just tidy this thing up a bit. So if I tidy it up, so it becomes like this. So what I normally do is I always, if you use technology, meaning if you do it using your laptop, so you just give yourself 2 number lines. Okay, then this is your x number line. Label, always label. This is the horizontal one, and this is the vertical one. Then you start from the origin, which is 0, and this will be 1, this will be 2. By the way, the spacing has to be roughly the same, huh? Okay, and this is -1, this is -2, and this is -3. Let me extend it a little bit. Okay, then do the same thing. 1, 2. Okay, this might not be very accurate, but accurate enough, because I'm not using ruler here. Okay, I can only estimate, right? But for you, if you do it on a piece of paper, please use a ruler. Meaning like this, probably like 1 cm, you know. Are you clear? This is also 1 cm. So that's how you can space it out. Okay, so I have already constructed a Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so now let's look at this Cartesian never mind, I don't know how to spell. Anyway, I can refer. But anyway, Cartesian coordinate system. So basically, what if I want to, what is this point? Can you see this point? This is the origin, right? Right? This is the origin, right?
Yeah.
So the origin is actually 0, 0. Okay? So remember how I represent the point A. This point A is 0, 0. Okay, with 2 brackets, open and close bracket. And the first digit here is called the x coordinate. And then the second digit here is called the y coordinate. Okay? Then now, let me ask you. Point B. Can you tell me what is, how do I represent point B? You represent point B by asking yourself. Go to the x first. So what's this value? 2. So you put the 2 here. Then you go to your y-axis. What's this value? 1. That's how you represent your point B. So your point B is 2, 1. Okay? So which start first? Always the x coordinate first, then the y coordinate. Okay? So I'm going to give you a few more points. Okay, can you represent C and D? Can you represent C and D? So you go where first? You go to the x-axis first. Always. So how you go? Up or down? Go up or go down? To go to the x-axis. Up or down? Of course up lah. If you go down, can you go down or not? You go down, you go where? So it makes perfect sense for you to go up, right?
Yeah.
Because if you go down, you go nowhere, you know, nothing, nothing here. So you go up. So what's this point? What's this point? Did I?
Negative 3.
Okay, good. So you use dotted line. Oh, it hits negative 3, so you put a negative 3 in front. Okay? Then, now go to the, you go left or you go right?
Right.
Okay, you go left, you go nowhere, so go right. Go left, go right. What's this point?
Negative 2.
Correct. So, negative 2. Okay, one more time, do D. Up or down? Up. Go where?
A.
Go where?
Down.
Go down, right? So you see, you can make mistake, but when you make mistake, you know. So go down. What's this point?
Negative 1.
Very good. So go left or go right?
Right.
Yeah. Go left, go nowhere. So go right. So left, you hit what? What's this? That's it. So you have already represent A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Okay? Are you clear? How you represent points on this coordinates system. Okay? So which means every point means point C, point A, point B, point D. Every point on this coordinate system has to be represented by in this manner. The first digit is always your, what's that? The first digit is your
X.
x what?
Coordinate.
Repeat.
X. Coordinate.
Repeat.
X coordinate.
Okay. The second digit is your,
Y coordinate.
repeat.
Y coordinate.
So every point is made up of x and y coordinate. Repeat.
Every
Every point. Yeah.
is made up of X and Y coordinate.
Correct. Correct. Repeat. It has to sink in. It has to sink in register.
Every point is made up of X and Y coordinate.
2 more times.
Every point is made up of X and Y coordinate.
1 more time. Last one.
Every point is made out of X and Y coordinate.
Okay, good. So that's how you represent a point. A point must be represented by both x and y coordinates, right? In this manner. Which one comes first? X or y comes first?
X comes first.
Yeah. So if you want to look for the x, you go down or go right, right? I mean go up or down, right?
Yeah.
The y is left and right. Okay? Okay, good. Now, what if you link up A and B? cannot link up. Eh, so funny. Can you see I link up A and B? Can you see I link up A and B?
Yeah.
So I link up A and B, I get a. This is called what? When I link up A and B, I get a line, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So that means if I have a summary, small summary here, a point is given by x and y coordinates. A or point A and point B, okay, can be linked up by a line. Right? Makes sense, right? Make sense? Okay, good. So I can keep playing with this already. So a point is represented by what?
X and Y coordinate.
Very good. It's register. You have to have this registered. Then only you know what to do later. One more time. A point is given by
X and Y coordinate.
okay, good. So now I give you a very simple task. And you are going to, you stand up, because I need you to show it to me. Can you stand up? Yeah, time for you to just stand up straight. Okay. Now, I have point A, I have point B. So it must be represented by what?
X and Y.
X and Y. Okay, good. So 0 and 3, and then 3 and -2. Can you point A to me? Where's A? Zero and 3. Give your finger a touch. Where's 0?
Yeah.
No, come. You don't want to touch. You touch with your finger is better.
Yeah.
Then where's the 3?
Yeah.
So 0 and 3 is here. So this is your A. Where's your B? 3 and -2. Where's your 3 first? You choose this 3 or you choose this 3?
Sure.
This 3 is x3 or y3?
X.
X. Okay. Put your finger there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Mark it. Then your -2. The y -2 or the x -2?
Y.
Y. Okay, good. Here.
Yeah.
So they. So this is your point B. Okay. 2 more. Go. Show me. 1 and -1. 1. This is 1. Where's -1? So where they intersect or where they collide? Point C. Okay, so you don't need a bracket. Sorry, no bracket needed. Okay, where's your 2 and -3? 2. Yeah, always start from the x first. So where they collide? So this is your D. Are you clear? Are you clear? How you given the x and y coordinate, how you locate the points now?
Yeah.
Very good. So you don't need this is point C. Okay, good. You don't need this one. This is 1. Then this is point C. point A, point C, point B, point D. Okay, so you know how to identify points. So point must be solid, Just so what if I connect? Okay, A is here. Sorry, A is here. So what if I connect A to B? When you connect A to B, you get a what? What do you get if you connect A to B? You get a line, right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, looks like I don't want to use this. I need to use a line better. Sorry, It's better to use a line. And then just make it thicker. Okay? So this is the line. So this is line AB. Right? Okay?
Yeah.
So in a Cartesian coordinate system, you know how to find points, and then if you link the 2 points up, you get a line. So far so good. Okay. So if a point can be represented by this, so A is represented by this, B is represented by this, C is represented by this, D is represented by this, right? So that means it's just like a person, you, is represented by a name. So your name is Shermaine. Does it make sense? So a person needs to have a name. Okay? So a point also needs to have a name. So I mean this is kind of like a name lah. If you don't give it a name, I don't know where is A. Right? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? 唔該嗱，上一上網啦，明日我開始升緊嘢啦，你而家升完唔上網，跌腳啲得唔得？即係佢豬椰子田，佢哋而家跌腳啲都得唔㗎？佢冇可能用個姜得唔得？Okay, so a person needs to have a name. So a point also needs to have a
name.
Or okay, in fact, this is called a label. Okay, all these are called label. If you don't give it a label, I don't know where is A, where is B, where is B, C, where is D. Does it make sense? So that means a point. So this is point A, point B, point C, and point D. They all need to have a label. So do you think that a line also need a label? Do you think this line AB need a label?
Yeah.
Yes. So how do you get this label? So first thing first, do you know how to get the label for the point A? Yes. X and Y coordinate, right?
Yeah.
So a line also need to have a label. Okay? Does it make sense now? So a line also need to have a label. And the line, the label is y equals to mx plus c. Hold on. You might not know what is this, but just remember. The line AB will look similar to this label. Y equals to mx plus c. Are you clear? It's just like, okay, what's your full name? Okay, never mind. Just, sorry, So your name is Shermaine. T-E-O, right, I guess?
Yeah.
Good enough, good enough. There is a format to this. Why not Teo Shermaine? Why Shermaine Teo? Why? I think in Chinese, in Chinese culture, this is your given name, right?
Yeah.
Then this is your family name, right?
Yeah.
Can you see that it follows a, what do you call this? It follows a pattern. Right? It follows a pattern.
Yeah.
Right? So this is the pattern. Given name first plus family name. Right? And by the way, this family name I think is from your father's side, right?
Yeah.
And do you see that your I call this your name. Your name is also your label. Your label follows a pattern. The pattern is given name family name, and the family name must be from your father's side. Right? Okay, good. So similarly, our point A also have a pattern. What's the pattern? The pattern is x coordinate first, then y coordinate. Right? Am I right? X coordinate first, then y coordinate. Okay? So our line also have a pattern. Y equals to mx plus c. Okay? Don't ask me why. I ask you, y given name first, y family name next. Y family name must be father side. Why not mother side? Do you understand? Do you know why or not? Why must follow given name plus family? Why not family and given? Do you know why? I also don't know why. But I know it's a tradition.
I only know the father side.
Why must father side? Why not the mother side?
Because it's more common.
More common.
Like
Common means tradition, no?
yeah.
Tradition. So I can only explain by it's a tradition. It's a tradition. But you ask me why must be this tradition? Do you know why must be this tradition? 为什么?
My mother got tell me before. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, but anyway, I don't know. But I know that this is the tradition. So if this is the tradition, I just follow. It's just like Chinese New Year. What you do? Collect ang bao, right?
Yeah.
Why ang bao? I don't know. Why must give money? Why cannot give toilet paper? Why? Why cannot put toilet paper inside? Can you put toilet paper inside the ang bao and then give as a ang bao? Cannot, right? Cannot, right?
Yeah.
You are against the tradition, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to give a label to a point, you give it in this tradition, x and y. Okay? With a comma in between. Okay? For a point. If you want to give a label to the line, you give it in this format, y equals to mx plus c. So now you must be thinking, then how do I get this y equals to mx plus c for the line? Right? Okay, I don't need you to know immediately, but you need to get used to it. You know some English people, they come to Singapore. They have to adjust their language to some Chinese tradition, right? So for example, do you know that in English tradition is given plus family, right? So what's your name? Sherman Teo. But in Chinese tradition, do you know that I should say Teo first, then Sherman? Do you know that?
That's inside like some of my.
Do you know that? Or Teo, whatever. What's your given name? Not Sherman. What's your given name? I said, do you know that in Chinese tradition, I'm supposed to use Teo first?
Yeah, because usually I see
yeah.
it in.
Family first plus given, right?
Yeah.
Then this is, okay, by the way, this is English tradition. This is Sherman. Just take it as Sherman first, huh? So this is Chinese tradition. So, can you see that? Can you see that? So, similarly, this line also have this y equals to mx plus c tradition. Okay? Then now, of course, then we have to figure out how do we get the line label y equals to mx plus c. Okay? So let me move this. So all you need to understand now is Cartesian system x and y. Okay? And then you have points. And 2 points give you 1 line. Then of course now we'll talk about how do you get the label for the line. We follow this tradition, y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so I need to label. We are talking about A and B now, right?
Yeah.
Line AB ma. So this A, point A is 0 and 3. Then this point is 3. Read the x first, 3 and negative 2. So I label it here. Okay, good. Then now, if you want to find the line A, right? line AB, right, it follows this tradition, y equals to mx plus c. So your job is to find out what's m, what is c. Okay, how do you find m? Okay, m is given by y1 plus y2 over x1 plus x2. So this is your x and y, right? This is your x and y, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So this is your, if this is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, this is your y2. So where's your, which one is your y1? y1 is 3. Which one is your y2? Minus 2. So you just y plus minus 2. So x1 is 0, plus x2 is 3. So if you 3 plus minus 2 is 1. 0 plus 3 is 3. So your gradient is actually 1/3. Okay? Then what is your C? Your C is very simple. Your C is the point. C is called the y-intercept. C is called the y-intercept. You know what's the meaning of intercept or not?
Like,
Cut.
yeah.
Yeah. So it cut the y at, what's this point? 3. Done. So your line AB is, your gradient is already found, which is 1/3. Your gradient is given by this formula. Then your C is the one that cut the y-axis, so it's 3. So you replace your C. Oh, the name is there already. So this is line AB. The label for line AB is y equals to 1/3 x plus 3. Okay? So what you learn for the Cartesian system is, you need to know that there are traditions we need to follow. The horizontal is labeled as x. Okay?
Yeah.
The vertical is labeled as
Y.
y. A point A is given by x and y. Right? Like, let's say if I have this. Let's say here. This is my point A. So my point A is 2 and 1. So it's are you clear? So my point A is labeled as 2 and 1. Okay?
Yeah.
Point B, -1, 2, so it's here. So this is my point B. So if I link the point A to point B, I have a line. Right? So how do you label this line? It follows this tradition, y equals to mx plus c. Right? How do you get the m? The formula is y1 plus y2, x1 plus x2. So what's your y1 here? This is your y. x1, y1, x2, y2. So y1 is 1, y2 is 2, so it's 1 plus 2. x1 plus x2. x1 is 2 plus this, so it's 2 plus minus 1. So 3 above, 1 below, so your m is 3 in this case. Then, how do you find the c? C is the y-intercept, right? We talked about it. So y-intercept means where the c cuts. Here, but you cannot find it. So what you need to do, just replace the m with 3. So now you just give yourself this. So just use this point. Your x2, right? Your x is 2, right?
Yeah.
So x is 2, y is 1, right? So 1 is here. To find your c. So 1 is equal to 6 plus c. c is equal to minus 5. So line AB has a name already, which is y equals to 3x minus 5 in this case. So if you don't understand the calculation at the moment, it's fine. But you need to understand that point A, you need to give it a name. And the name follows this pattern tradition. Line AB, it follows a tradition. Y equals to mx plus c, and it should look like this. That's called Cartesian. Cartesian what? Coordinate system. Okay? So, yeah. Any other question?
No.
Okay, if not, then I will actually save this